opening. And again to the information of Vivek. Vivek, once you install the Minitab, it simply means you have got hundreds of project files with you. Minitab has got lot of sample data which you can practice throughout your lifetime. You don't have to depend, right? Right now, I'm going to pull one example or one project example from Minitab. The file name is camshaft. All that you need to do is you must click this button once and then type camshaft. Now I give open. Now Minitab is helping me with the data. Do you understand? Length of the camshaft is important. There are 100 data of camshaft available, and 5 camshaft are collected as sample every time the testing is done. How many camshaft are selected? 5.
5.
You can consider the dimension as length or consider it as time. Any continuous data, right? And don't worry about what is camshaft and other things. It's a product. Its feature is length should be 600 mm. So I am me as a quality engineer, I am interested in checking whether it is exactly 600 or not. Every time when I go, I take a sample of 5. So that I call it sample size. How much? Sample size is 5. Got. Just a minute. So I'm sorry. So okay. So the sample size is 5. Sample size 5. And so 20 times I took samples. 20 times I took samples. Every time when I take a sample, there are 5 samples I have taken. So in fact, I have selected 20 groups of sample. I'm going to call them as subgroups. When I say subgroup, how many subgroups are there? 20 subgroups. 20 times I have taken sample. Every time I have taken 5. Instead of calling it as sample size, let me call it as subgroup size. So now you understand. Number of subgroups are 20. Subgroup size is 5. And what is my data type? What is the data type?
Discrete. This looks like discrete.
Why it looks like discrete? It looks
sorry, the length is
Whenever you see decimals, you can understand it is continuous. When your data is continuous and when the subgroup size is less than 8, then the type of chart you must use is X bar R chart. What is the chart you must use? X bar R chart. Why it is X bar R chart? Subgroup size is less than 8. When subgroup size is more than 8, I will suggest you to use X bar S chart. You know what is the difference between R and S? R means range. S means standard deviation. Why should you use range? You have less data. When you have less data, use range to understand the variation. When you have more than 8, use standard deviation to understand the variation. Do you understand? When subgroup size is equal to 1, you must use a chart called IMR chart. Where MR means moving range. Now I should use now X bar R chart only. Am I correct? Now go to stat. There is a tab called control chart. Variable chart for subgroup. Continuous data are also known as variable data. So go to variable chart for subgroup. Which one I should choose? X bar R or X bar S?
X bar R.
X bar R. Select that. Now come here. All your data are in one column or in one row of column. No. All the data are in one column. First option. Come to the next. Which column contains your data? Column 1 or column 6?
Column 1 length.
Column 1. You select it. What is the subgroup size?
5.
Very good. Subgroup size is 5. Now you give OK. Your job is done. Do you see a control chart?
Yes, sir.
How many control chart you are seeing? You are seeing 2 control chart.
2.
One is X bar chart, the first one. The bottom one is called R chart. R chart means range, X bar chart means mean. You know mean, mean is average. When you have two control chart, I strongly recommend all the green bells to read the R chart first. To read the R chart first. Do you see all the points in your R chart inside the control limit? Yes,
sir.
that means the range is under control. The range is under control. That means students are well disciplined. They do only whatever they say. They do only whatever they say. They have accepted to attend the class. They are inside the class. Do you understand? They accepted to attend the class. They are inside the class. Another thing comes, if the students are disciplined, now I will check their performance. I will go to the X bar chart. I'll go to the X bar chart. Now all of them are inside the classroom. Now how are they really performing? Now I will check their mark one by one, each student's mark. I have given several tests, 2-3 times I have given the test. So the average of the test mark is plotted in the X bar chart. And see, I am using only average. I am not using individual mark. You are given several options. 3 times you can write the exam. All 3 times, if you know your average is bad, after conducting 3 exams, if the average is bad, it is a clear evidence that you are not attentive in the class. Am I right? Green belt exam also, if I give the exam 3 times and all 3 times your average is bad, do you still expect a certificate from us? No, you should not be issued, isn't it? Because it is not just one observation. One observation means it could be due to a chance also. Maybe that moment you got maybe you can say you got tensed because of the exam and other things. You lost your tempo and then you did badly. But how come you lost your tempo continuously 3 times? It is not possible, isn't it? So after seeing the R chart, you can see the X bar chart. If X bar chart also all the points are inside the control limit, then you can make a strong conclusion your process is under statistical control. If it is under statistical control, you can improve it further. Improving further means bringing the control limit further closer to the center line.
Tighter.
Tighten the control limit. If you become obedient to your parents, then your parents will put more conditions. Am I right? They will not only ask you to study MBA, they will ask you to learn many things. I'm not saying that don't obey. You obey. That is good only. But then once you obey, then expectations will be more. Same way, if you gain control over the process, then control limit, your boss will expect you to reduce the control limit. If you reduce the control limit, and again, there could be some outliers. Again, you reduce. Finally, at some point of time, you will see all your outputs falling close to the target value. Do you understand the advantage?
Giraffe.
Yeah, it will become giraffe. So process control leads to process improvement. No control, no improvement. No foundation, no buildings. Control is very important. So first you check the control. Control is seeing everything inside the control limit. Control is seeing everything inside the control limit. Improvement is seeing the control limit close to the target. Do you understand? Control is seeing every point, seeing every statistic inside the control limit. Improvement is seeing your control limit itself close to the target. I go to IIT, the control limits are close to the target. Am I correct? Can I say? I go to an IIT, the control limits are close to the target. I go to some other ordinary institution, control limits are very wider. They can tolerate everything. Am I correct? Same logic you need to use. Now, what is R? R is range. Range means the variation within the subgroup. Range means variation within the subgroup. You yourself write the exam 5 times and 5 times you give different behavior. Are you stable? You yourself not stable. Am I correct?
No, sir.
Same question paper, you are writing 3 times. One time you are scoring 100 mark, other time you are scoring single digit. I can't judge you. Straight away it is a problem, right? First of all, the variation within should be under control. Then you can study the variation between. If there are 40 students who are participating in the program, all 40 students should be individually have the right mindset to learn. Then only I can guarantee something to your college. Am I right? The guarantee I give it to your college is reflecting in the X bar chart. The commitment all of you are giving to the trainer is reflecting in the R chart. Which is more important? Commitment is more important or my guarantee is more important? My guarantee will fail if there is no commitment from all of you. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So range chart should be in control. Getting the range chart under control is a prerequisite to look at the X bar chart. When I call range chart, range as the variation within subgroup, I will call variation in average as variation between subgroup. What is that I am observing here in the range chart? Variation within subgroup. What is that I am observing here? Variation between subgroup. Both should be under control to say that you are a manager of the process. Otherwise, you are not a manager. If I am a professor, first of all, I will see to that all of you listen to me. Am I right? If I am a trainer, I must see to that. First of all of you listen to me. All of you are listening to me is monitored in the range chart. If all of you are listening to me, then I will see to that my lectures are great. My lectures are great or not is reflecting in the X bar chart. If you are listening to me and my lectures are great, results are going to be obviously great. If you are not listening to me, but my lectures are great, result is anyway a failure. Why should I deliver a big lecture if you are not listening to me? If R chart is not under control, why should I plot an X bar chart? Do you get my point? Control chart is helping you to understand the stability in your process. Patient should be stable so that he can be operated. Process should be stable so that it can be improved. No stability, no capability. Only when there is a stability, capability should be measured and then improved. This is how control chart is leading you. I think you have got the idea, right? And right now, look at the graph and tell me what kind of problem this particular camshaft manufacturing process has got as far as the length of the camshaft is concerned. With that, I'll stop my lecture. What is the problem? Is that range chart is okay or X bar chart is okay or both are okay? Look at the graph and tell me.
Sir, one subgroup is outlying, but looks like a special.
Special cause. Beautiful. Now, problem is with the average or problem is with the range?
Average, sir.
Problem is with the average. Okay. That means within variation is under problem or between variation is under problem?
Between
Subgroup is the problem. Eighth average has got a problem. Eighth average is a sample taken on day number 2, taken on shift number 4. Go to the spot, go to the Gemba. Go to the spot, find out how this subgroup number 8 was produced. When subgroup 8 was manufactured, what are all the process conditions? Who manufactured it? Which machine is used? Why? Because this is only a sample of 5 representing 1000 camshaft. If the sample itself is wrong, all 1000 will be wrong. Isn't it? You have to inspect the remaining 995 one by one, without which you should not send it to the customer. Do you get the seriousness? It is just one point coming out, but if one point comes out, it demands for a thorough investigation on all 1000 camshaft you manufactured on this particular day. You get the seriousness of information you are getting from the control chart?
Yes, sir.
This is how control chart is helping you. Any questions to me now? You understand control chart?